it's now time for the inaugural address of the day, The Future of Banking, A Brave New World. To deliver this address, I once again invite Mr. Sumnesh Joshi, Deputy Director General, Joint Secretary level, Ministry of Communications and IT, Government of India, to the stage. Mr. Joshi has worked as the Deputy Director General of the Unique Identification Authority of India, heading the Western Regional Office in Mumbai. He joined as a first officer at UIDAI Regional Office Mumbai in April 2010 as a part of the founding team member under the leadership of Mr. Nandan Nilekani. He was instrumental to roll out the implementation of biometric-based digital identity Aadhaar project in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa, Dadar Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu. Over to you, sir. Please, a huge round of applause for sir.
Very good morning to all of you. And first of all, I would like to thank Founders Media for inviting me here to share my experience with this August gathering. Many stalwarts from the banking fraternities are here, all entities who are working with the banking or fintech sector. So all we know that, India is moving ahead to become third largest economy. And in this, the role of the digital economy is really important. What we are seeing in the digital ecosystem, particularly in the financial system, the way we are transacting UPI, 14 billion plus transactions in a month, no one is able to do that. We are doing and we are showcasing it to the rest of the world. As far as ecosystem is concerned, maybe sometime before we used to talk about the entire ecosystem, that application should be developed for providing the services, mobile applications, connectivity, smartphone penetration. We were importing the mobile handsets, but now in the last decade, a lot has been changed. We have a very robust ecosystem in place and good connectivity, the 4G connectivity across country. 5G, I can say with the proud that we have rolled out in a fastest manner as compared to any other country in the world. And we are providing the high-speed connectivity everywhere. And remaining 26,000 villages where no connectivity. There also, with the Make in India project, the 4G installation is underway, and by this year, we will have the 4G across country with Make in India technology. Now, what about the future banking? It's really, the topic really fascinated that maybe we have talked about many banking, because if you see from, a comparative view, then at such we say, yes, we are very good. We are delivering the services in one of the best manner across the world, specifically in the banking service. But what is the future? What next? So, of course, we will hear many speakers. So, what is changing in this ecosystem? We now listening about AI/ML, Internet of Things, 5G, drones, right? These type of, words, and we are using the AI/ML tools and data analytics. So all these things already banking sector has started to predict many things, right? Because when we are going to give any service, initially maybe we plan a product, but now with the data, we are planning the product in the best fashion. That yes, it is a need of the hour. This is a segment requires this product, this segment requires this product. So accordingly, we are designing the product depending on the geography, depending on the type of the customer. And integration of the IoT with the now financial product, that is now, we are going to witness. I will give one example of IoT because there's many examples we can give the IoT integration. See, we all know this word, the environment, sustainability. This is, it's a growing buzzword, and all across world we are talking about the sustainability, right? Net zero. And for that, the role of the banking fraternity is really, really important because they are helping. They are promoting the sustainable finance. If someone is abide by the contours of the sustainable finance and they are keeping all the pollution level or other related things under control, maybe the interest rate is a bit lower and some incentive is there. But how to monitor that, yes, the particular entity who has taken the incentive is actually working towards the sustainability or not. So with the IoT, so for example, something related to the pollution, we have a sensor and now we can have a real-time data from that entity. And maybe the product can be designed that is dynamic in nature. If you do more and more for the sustainability, you will get more and more incentive. And if you are not taking care of it, then interest rate will shoot up. So automatically it will put pressure on the industry or the company. Then they will say, no, no, boss, we require the incentive. You have to check it. So it's a continuous process. So those type of product may come. And of course, the data we can use for the risk analysis also, right? Because the different geographies having the different, type of environment, right? The risk is different for that area. So when we design a product, so we can use the data coming from the IoT sensor for the risk analysis or the predictive analysis that, okay, this customer requires what type of financial assistance in near future, how one can save, or maybe someone is having surplus money, how best one can invest, right, and earn more. And ultimately, we, as a banking sector, have to win the trust of the customer that, okay, I'm relying on this particular bank and I'm happy and they are managing my money in a very prudent manner and I'm getting return. And return, of course, will come in a better fashion because you have enough data about the ecosystem. So if we crunch the data in a proper manner and use all the tools, we can generate, more value for the customer. And then consumer behavior also you can predict, right? So because ultimately consumer is the king and we want that the consumer should be happy. So by monitoring the facial expressions through the CCTV, right? When he's entering into the bank branch, after taking the service, going out of the bank branch, how much time he is spending, she is spending on a particular counter. So all sort of data we have to analyze and use all AI/ML tools and take some decisions, and we can further improve the performance. Now, in this data-driven economy where everything is data, and there's nowadays sometimes we talk about economy and digital economy, but very soon there's no digital economy. Everything is digital here. We are seeing the kind of UPI transactions, so everything will be digital. So there's no term of the digital economy. This is what I foresee. So data is of very important nature, and we have to give more time, more thought, the way we are collecting the data, how we are securing the data, how we are taking care of the privacy of the customer, that what data we should have, what data we should. For example, someone has shared the data with you for opening of the bank account, but if you want to use the same data for other financial product or maybe the insurance product or any other product, so how to link it up? And we require a consent-based architecture in place. So this is how, we have to ensure complete security, right? It should not be hacked by someone, right? And then lots of data is coming through the IoT also, right? So the threat of data, cyber security or someone will not hack, we should have the best security system in our architecture. And everyone is aware, I always talk because DPDP Act has already been passed, right? And any day it may be announced that it is now come into the effect. So we should revisit our systems and ensure that how we are taking care of the data security in compliance with the DPDP Act. Because this act says not only security, the privacy also, the consent I stress on the consent part that one has to look into in detail, right? How to take care of the consent part in the digital ecosystem. Now, data, tampering, because that is, sometimes someone is not, you will not know that your servers or your data has been breached. And see, maybe some companies can say that, oh, something has happened with my system, but maybe someone is doing so intelligently that maybe tampering a very, just changing little bit in the data, and you are not finding, you are not able to find that something's happening in my system, but it is leading to the wrong decision slowly, slowly, and maybe eventually, it costs a lot to you. So we should have a mechanism to know that, yes, someone has intruded into your system. And then we have to have enough safeguards to avoid all these type of attacks. Maybe Government of India has taken many initiatives from the cyber security point of view, data security point of view. I will just tell uh, after 2 minutes. Now, what is the need of the hour as on date in this future banking? When everything is digital, cyber crimes, it has increased 20 times in the last 10 years. And the kind of, demographic we are having in our country, right, literate, illiterate, and maybe from technology perspective, illiterate is something different, but maybe many educated person are also, sharing the OTP or maybe clicking the link. So it's something different, perspective. But we have to take care of all these cyber crimes, how to ensure that, yes, we can say that our system is foolproof, right? And we can't say that it's foolproof because it's a game, but we should be ahead uh, from the fraudster. Otherwise, what they are doing as on date, the banking system, the communication system, and the citizen, there are three different verticals, and they are exploiting all these. Right? Because as on date, there's no real-time communication, so we require a collaboration. If something is happening, so immediately, the banking sector, the communication sector, or the citizen, all should, work together in the real time through the technology. Maybe if something has happened, one has to report. So something financial fraud has happened, as on date, there's 1930 is the number. And if you report it within 30 minutes, there are chances that you will get back the money because it's almost real time in within 30 minutes. But it may happen that you are getting the fraudulent calls, fraudulent links, and you know it is a fraudulent. So maybe you can ignore it, but what Ministry of Communication done, Sanchar Sathi portal has been launched where you can report it. So at least other persons, right, can take care, or at the back end, the communication ministry will take the action because something is reported by the resident or the citizen that this link is coming from this particular mobile number, from this IP address, right? This type of message is coming, calls are coming. So feedback is coming through the Sanchar Sathi portal. We call it the Chakshu portal. So through this Chakshu, all inputs or feedback about the fraudulent messages or calls are coming to us, and we are, analyzing it, and we have blocked all those mobile numbers from where these are generating, and we are able to generate a heat map that which area these type of things are happening, who is doing, right? So it's a continuous, cleaning of the system is taking place. Because that is very much required, because mobile is the last mile device from where these frauds are happening. Another thing that maybe many people are not aware, that how many mobile numbers have been allotted to him or her. So there's again a facility, TAFCOP on the Sanchar Sathi. So I request the fraternity to create the awareness about it in your ecosystem also. So your customer can visit the Sanchar Sathi portal and find out how many mobile numbers are allotted to him or her. And if some mobile number they see that not belongs to them, they can flag it. So we can take the action and deactivate those type of SIM. Then further, artificial intelligence algorithm we have used that because we have 1.3 billion customer application forms. So with this AI ML algorithm, the face matching thing or some fuzzy logic, we find out that there are many, mobile numbers allotted on same face image with different text. So we are able to find the suspected bucket and disconnected those type of mobile numbers which are being taken on the fraudulent basis or the fraudulent document. So that cleaning is going on, right? And with the support of the customer or the fraternity, we will clean it. And for at the policy level for the future, now same is going to be given on the mandatory biometric, authentication. So new data will be clean. No one will have more than 9 connections. But for the legacy data, it's a continuous data analysis we are doing to weed out all these numbers which are taken on the fraudulent basis. Now, one more thing. See, in the banking system, there's the mobile number, and or maybe messages are coming through WhatsApp, but actually those number doesn't exist because someone has activated the WhatsApp and then phone number is disconnected, but still WhatsApp is working. So those type of reports are coming, and we are taking action for that also. And the list of all the disconnected mobile numbers are being shared through a data intelligence platform. So here I would like to stress on DIP, data intelligence platform, that has been launched by the Ministry of Communication. So all the banks, entities under Ministry of Home Affairs, Police Department, state governments, all other insurance sectors, all are onboarded on this portal. So idea is if we collaborate amongst us, right, and share the data in real time, we can stop this cyber crime. Or we have enough intelligence. Maybe something has happened immediately. Maybe the trigger will come from the banking system, then it goes to the communication system, and then again we will backtrace it. So we can block the entire chain. So it requires the analysis of the data if it is shared amongst all the stakeholders. So that platform has been appreciated by all the ecosystem partners, and that's going on. Around 450 plus entities have been onboarded on this portal. And then another thing is that when we purchase the mobile handset, that is very important things, but you don't know whether it's a genuine one or the maybe someone has sold in the gray market or from where they have come. So you can check the genuineness of that particular mobile number again on the Sanchar Sathi portal. Or if you have lost the mobile also, so then also you can complain on the Sanchar Sathi portal that I have lost the mobile, this is my IMI number. So immediately that will be blocked in the system. So no one can misuse your mobile number. So I will not take much of that time. So this is some of the initiative we have taken at the Ministry of Communication to curb the, the cyber crime. But we required the support of the entire ecosystem right from the last mile. So entities have to work with their customer and promote all these things and maybe give more feedback so we can generate some intelligence, because in coming time, many things, many innovations will happen in the banking sector, and that is linked with the IoT, whether it is the agricultural loan or the loan for the vehicle, and and the complete loop that once you have given loan for a particular purpose, whether that money is being used for that purpose or not, whether the farmer has actually purchased tractor or not, and tractor is working in the farm or not. So using the sensors, we can get the real-time data. So I end with this, that one is the DPDP Act. So please, I again tell that you must revisit your systems, because in future entities will be chosen by the ratings with respect to security and privacy. Just like AC rating, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star. So if someone will say, I'm a 5-star rated agency, so maybe more trust, right? So this is how maybe it will happen in the future. So the trust is the key word where, one has to work and win the trust, because when someone will ask, okay, share your data with this entity, then you have to think whether I will share or not. Maybe they can misuse, or maybe I have the trust, so no issue. Immediately, I will share. And now the word, use the brave new word. Maybe I don't know how many have read the novel published in 1930, The Brave New World by Aldous Huxley? It is something, different kind of novel. And that time he talked about all, technology, innovations, embryos, robots, etc., that how it, in the coming world is going to be changed. In 1930, the author imagined all these things, on embryos in the jars, etc., and you are playing with their emotions. So the underlying message is that technology you can use for the convenience, increase the productivity, ensure the security, but not at the loss of the emotions. Because we are entering into the new world, brave new world, but we have to take care that use the technology, but it's not that the technology will supersede the human touch or the emotion. So we have to make all our services and product in such a manner that without losing the humanity, human touch, emotions, we can deliver the services. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful insights. I now request Mr. Ashish to come on the stage and present a memento to sir. Keep clapping. Thank you, sir.